Hello again, everybody, and thanks again for tuning into my YouTube channel. If you are a subscriber and you've been here before, thank you very much for rejoining me for some more content. And if you're new to this channel, welcome aboard, and I hope you feel free to like and subscribe. That's something that would mean a lot to me as I'm trying to do more content, come up with more ideas, and the greater audience I have, the better off it'll be, and the more ideas that I can get from you guys. So let's move on. Today we're going to do a shootout video, something I really don't do that often, but I'm really excited to do this today because we are going to compare my Ibanez Rocket Roll Flying V from 1982, in this case V is for vintage, and compare it to my Type A Solar, which I've had for about a year now, maybe actually a little less than a year. So here is my Ibanez V. It looks something like so. Fire engine red, can't go wrong with that. All right. Here you go. So you get a feel for that. And let me tell you a little bit about this this V. Like I said, it's an Ibanez Rocket Roll 2 Flying V. It is made in 1982, and I actually bought this in 1982. I'd like to say I bought it with my money, but I pretty much probably got it with my parents' money, or at least some help from them. I don't really remember, but let's be realistic with it. The guitar is actually 41 years old. It was made at the Shootout plant in Japan. So, and please don't mind my notes here. It has a birch and basswood body. It's bolted to a 3-ply maple neck. It has a rosewood fingerboard, Gibraltar bridge, has stock Ibanez pickups, so this guitar has 2 humbuckers in it, stock Ibanez pickups from 41 years ago, smooth toner 2 machine heads, 24 3/4 inch scale, a plastic nut, and a neck type, believe it or not, is listed as a Rocket Roll 2 neck, which is basically, I think, a C neck. So now on this guitar, nothing has changed. Everything on it is exactly the original. The machine heads are the same as the day I got them, and they still hold a tuning, and they work fantastic. The plastic nut, ugh, who wants a plastic nut? But, 41 years ago, that's what, that was pretty much what was being put in. Same nut, same glue holding in the nut. Nothing has changed on this. I've made no alterations to the neck. The humbuckers that are in there are Ibanez stock humbuckers. They are the same ones from the day that I got it. The Sure Grip knobs are the same. The toggle switch is the same. The electronics are the same. The color is the same, the fire engine red. This guitar is completely stock from the day that I got it, or now vintage stock from the day that I got it. The only difference in the guitar right now is there has some wear and tear over the years, most notably nicks and scratches and things like that. But I guess those add character to the guitar. So nothing has changed, and everything is held up on this guitar beautifully over a 41-year period. As you guys may know, I am a huge fan of Solar guitars, absolutely love them, and have all the different guitars that I've owned in my life. This Ibanez to me is the one that has the greatest playability, the fastest playability, and the one that I can rank closest to the any of the Solar guitars that I have. And that really says a lot, because let's face it, a lot's changed in the world in 41 years, a lot's changed in guitars in 41 years as well. So it's going to be interesting to see, and I haven't done this yet, but it's going to be interesting to see how this V compares to this A over here for the Solar Type A. Now, I would imagine that when Ibanez made this guitar, they were trying to make a rock and roll machine, and they were really thinking about Judas Priest, Kiss, maybe Aerosmith, Iron Maiden, and trying to make a real, rock and roll kind of heavy metal kind of machine, for the masses, as opposed to Solar guitars, which is trying to make just like, a kick-ass, pure out, extreme metal machine guitar. So I think there's differences in the approaches of how they were made, but in playability, they're pretty much the same and very close to one another. So it's going to be interesting to see how this compares with sound when you're talking about something from 2022 versus 1982. So, it's really interesting. So this is how we're going to do it. After I'm done talking and giving all these specs, there'll be 2 30-second videos. one of me playing the V, one of me playing the Solar Type A guitar. Both videos, like I said, are going to be 30 seconds long. Same drums, same riffs. The drums are supplied by Devin James. I'm going to be playing it that's mic'd up through a E609 Sennheiser microphone. So we'll get rid of that right there. We'll get out of my way. All right, so it's going to be mic'd up with the same mic. Both guitars are going to be tuned to drop C. We're going to use the bridge pickup on both guitars. The amp is going to be a Zombie Joyo amp, and I purposely chose that one because it has a very overall familiar tone to it, being that it's a Mesa Boogie clone. So it's we don't have to really think about what it is or whatnot. It's on, it's a sound that's universal in metal, and it's going to be played through my cabinet, which has PV Valve King speakers in it. I think that's everything I can think of. Everything is exactly the same on both demos that I'm doing on the guitar, and I have changed no amp settings whatsoever. So I'm curious to see how this is going to turn out. I don't know. You don't know. So let's have me shut up, and let's go straight to these two 30-second videos. Well, there you have it. What'd you guys think? Personally, for sound, I really didn't hear much of a difference at all. It was absolutely pretty amazing. The Ibanez really held its own against the SolarA guitar. I was really impressed with this Ibanez sound. What do you guys think? Leave comments. Let me know all your thoughts on this. One of the things I did want to say before I get into one other detail here is this is not a knock on a Solar guitar whatsoever. I love Solars. It's my favorite brand right now, and I wouldn't change anything about them. This is really about this Ibanez guitar and this Ibanez's abilities and how it can be 41 years old and stand the test of time and actually almost mature with time as well as it seems. There was, although I didn't hear too much of a difference in the sound, there was one thing of significance when I was doing the mix for each of these guitars. I had the Solar at a plus 1.31 dB, and there was substantial weakness in the Ibanez pickups. I had them in the mix at a plus 5.39 dB. For me personally, that was really the only difference that was there. With that said, the Solar guitar is one with the Solar Plus pickups, so that one's really going to have some more oomph or balls to it as compared to these stock pickups from 41 years ago. But overall, I think the Ibanez held up incredible. I thought it was really, really impressive. I was really pleased when I did a shootout on the comparison. The guitar has, the Ibanez has some, age and some slight age issues. The neck is a little bit bowed these days after the years of use. But I could say in an emergency, I could pick up this guitar as a second guitar to a Solar when doing a show, and everything would be, A-okay, without a doubt. So there you have it. That's the video. That's the shootout. I do hope you enjoyed this, and I do look forward to your thoughts and comments on this as well. If you'd like to see more things like this, please let me know. Not all my guitars are 40 years old or 41 years old, but I can always figure out a way to put something together. So thank you for your time. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I do hope All of you guys stay well, stay healthy. The same goes for your families as well. And of course, specifically as well, which is very important to me, stay metal, everybody. Peace, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.